In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this cute scallop square card tote. I've cut out the cards to 3.5 by 10, so it's a 3.5 by 5 card, so that I can fit them in the envelopes that come in Stampin' Up's note card kit that you see here. This is a really cute and easy project to make. So to start, I've already cut out 2 scallop squares, and then I've run both of them through the Perfect Polka Dot embossing folder. Next, I've taken a Barely Banana piece of cardstock and I've run that through the top note die, and then I turned it 90 degrees and ran it through the top note die again to create this look. And then I've cut this 6 by 9 piece of Sage Shadow, one of the colors that is retiring along with Barely Banana, and I've scored it at 1 inch on each of the 9-inch sides, and then 4 inches in from the 6-inch side. So I hope you can see that there. Next, I'm going to cut along the score lines. To create the box. And then just quickly fold on all the score lines. And then you're going to place some sticky strip on the outer edge and fold that up, and that's what's going to create your box. It's really nice and simple. And then after you created your box, you can place your scallop squares on either side. And then we're going to layer our image on this piece of Barely Banana. I also included a handle. It's a 1/2 inch by 8.5 piece of cardstock, strip of cardstock, and then you're just going to attach that with brads on either side. So that's the box. Now for the image. My friend Kathleen showed me this really cool trick using the unmounted stamps and the clear blocks. I'm going to be using the Awash with Flowers stamp set. This is a new sneak peek stamp set from the upcoming new catalog in July, and it comes with both the line art images, and then I've combined it into one case just to save room, and the solid stamps. So that's why it's a 2-step stamp. You can stamp one and then you can stamp the line on top of the other. And to kind of save us some time and some blocks, I'll show you this trick that Kathleen showed me. So she placed her solid images on one of the larger clear mount blocks, and then placed another clear mount block on top so that she could see where to place her line art images. And then she just used both of these to stamp her images, and this is just going to make it really quick. So I'm going to use ink spots for this because it makes it really easy to ink up. And I'm going to do Barely Banana on this image right here. And I'm going to do Bashful Blue. And Pretty in Pink. Just make sure that's inked up really well. And then I'm going to place that image right onto my cardstock. And then if you're making multiple cards, like we're going to make 4 cards for this project for my stamp club, it's going to be really easy to just duplicate your efforts and make it really fast in creating as many cards as you like. Now I'm going to ink up the line art images of the flowers with some darker colored markers so that they really stand out, show up really well. This is Brocade Blue. It's also going to retire, so if you like this color, don't forget to stock up on it before it's no longer available. And this is Crushed Curry, one of the in color colors that's darker than the Barely Banana. I've also got some Regal Rose. So I'm just going to ink all these up. Make sure I've got them well inked with the markers so that they'll show up. Alright, now I'm going to stamp the line art images over top of the solid images. Just make sure that I've got it lined up best that I can, but it's not going to be perfectly lined up, and that's kind of the fun of this stamp set. It's kind of the quirky stamp set. So there we go. Then I'm going to add the stems. Do one stem. And then there's also a little stamp, and you're going to want to stamp off to add the little leaves and line those up correctly. Let's see. There's the leaves. Then you're just going to layer that. Just going to layer that onto the Barely Banana piece. And then you're going to place that just right on top of your box. And then for the cards, I have a very similar design. So I did the same technique there. And then I stamped the thank you. I just inked that up. And that's from the With All My Heart set with the brocade blue, and stamped that. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on the Scallop Square box, as well as the tip that I showed you on using your clear mount stamps with your acrylic blocks to easily use multiple stamps for two-step stamping, as well as replicating the same image on multiple cards. Thanks for watching.